Good morning, lovely people of the internet. My name is Raven Debs, and welcome to episode 15 of Artro's UGC. Today, I am finally early. Yes, that is actually surprising in my news and settings, because normally I would hold the video back to edit for about 2 weeks in advance. But no, since I am done with everything in college related, and since we are finally in May, I have everything I can and everything I can be able to do for free, or a better way of explaining it. This is my summer break, so basically I can just do things early without having to wait for such a long time. And since we're here, it's time to go over the last and final badge, the third one indeed. And of course, with the third badge in place, we have the new UGC that came out. And boy, oh boy, it looks so much better than the other two that was in April. Speaking of UGCs, let's just jump right into it. Introducing the last UGC for the 3 badges. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eye of the Verdant Void. Now, we've had a similar eyeball that was called Void. I think it was Amethyst, the Eye of the Amethyst Void. I'm not sure of the name. Raven, the one that's editing, Future Raven, can just post a picture up so he can show you what the name is called. But boy, oh boy, look at this design. Absolutely spectacular. Honestly, again, like the other two Easter related eggs, this by far beats both of them combined. Honestly, this looks absolutely beautiful. The emerald gems that are poking out through the eyeball itself is very good. The horns also too are very detailed. And I don't know about you guys, but this emerald shaped thing that's on the eye reminds me of Sims. I don't know, that's just me, but it reminds me of the game Sims. But yes, this eyeball looks absolutely spectacular. And just for that specific reason, I actually have a black and green outfit just prepared for this occasion. Well, actually, I previously had a green and black outfit just sitting there in my avatars on Roblox, so I could just replace the head off of that and put this on. But yeah, this, oh, for love, oh, this looks so good. And Arturo and Lau, remember, I believe I did a video on reviewing the UGCs with a tier list. And just so you know, we are going to be doing that again at the end of 2025. But I'm telling you this right now, guys, this is going to automatically be S tier. The design itself looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, it even looks like a serpent. What are those monsters called? I know what they look like. They remind me of something like this, like the outer layer of the gems looking like a mouth. Again, this absolutely looks beautiful. I even was at shock when I saw this. And I think it already gave out a spoiler too, like, or a sneak peek of what it would probably look like. Again, Raven will post a picture up to show you what the spoiler looks like. But yeah, it looks very, again, Arturo, Lau, y'all really cooked up with this UGC. It really looks good. Now that we got the UGC out the way, everyone, before you start asking, Raven, is the third batch hard, and is it really hard to get? Actually, I was pretty much surprised that it really wasn't. Honestly, again, it was very simple, straight to the point. Then again, I wouldn't say it was easy, but there are some parts there that's going to make you think like, oh, this isn't that hard. It's just a few obbies here and there, but again, it's not as bad as it was the second badge. Trust me. God, I was struggling a bit. But again, it's not as bad as it looks. Spoiler though, I did record some footage throughout the me getting the third badge, but only the ending. So what I'm going to previously do, like I did the second badge, is, well, actually no, I didn't do it like the second badge. We're going to do it ourselves again, but at the end I'm going to show you my recording of me getting the badge. So without further ado, here's how I got the second badge. But first, I need to change out my shirt because I slept in this and it does not smell good.
Okay, so you spawn into the lobby. Now, before we do anything totally insane, or mainly start anything, we need to go to the door. This is the door that I'm talking about. Mainly, as you can see, there are 3 eyeballs. Around this entire lobby are 3 levers that you need to activate to unlock this door, which leads you to the next obby. Or yeah, mainly an obby, if that's a better way of explaining it. The 3 levers, or mainly the lever, is going to look something like this. All you have to do is just click on it once, and it makes a bell noise. So, and as you can see right there on the door, it lights one of the eyeballs up. Now all you have to do is find 2 more of these around the map, and this door will light up and you will be able to go inside. So let's just find the next lever, if I could find it. And here's the second lever right here. I think I passed it when I was trying to show you guys the door. So here's the second one. And I was going to talk about the levers as soon as I was walking by, but threat not, the third and final one, and a lot of people would probably miss this as well, but the third and final one is actually right behind the spawn area. Right there. Again, once all the levers have been hit, all the lights on the door will light up green. And then, boom, it lights up. And then you enter in to the next area. Now again, this is nothing hard. All you have to do is take your time and not hit the white spike or whatever this thing is called. Because once you do, you get sent right back here all the way to the beginning. Now it is a long way, but as soon as you see right in the middle there's a white crystal, all you have to do is make your way all the way over there without hitting this once, because if you do, again, you get teleported right here again. So once you get through the elongated maze, you'll get through the crystal and go through another obby, which is a tall parkour statue, or whatever you want to call this. Again, this is not hard as you think. You just need to take your time. Preferably speaking, there were a lot of people in the server I was in, so many people were pushing each other, and it was a lot harder to get through this. But again, it's not as hard as it looks. It's just a lot of parkour and a lot of focus. Now, unlike me, I practically don't have that much focus. But again, like I said before, it's not that hard. Just take your time, and yeah, you'll get all the way to the top. But I'll probably show you when I get there. So just give me a few minutes. Once you reach to the top, you have to time your jump wisely, because there's a big gap in the open right here. And honestly, I didn't know what happens if you fall. You'll probably have to start all the way back from the end right here. But just to practice your jumping. And what you have to do is jump all the way to the other side, like, oh, never mind. I guess I didn't make that jump. But honestly, what you have to do is just time your jump and just jump all the way over there, and you'll make your way to the next area, which I will show you right now. Once you made it on to the other side, which I finally did, you go through the crystal one last time. And this is again the same first area, or I guess a little obby. You have to time your movement to the bells and the balls? They look more like boulders to me. Whatever you want to call them. You have to time your movement to the bells and the boulders and just walk straight. That's basically all you have to do. And as you safely make your way on towards the other side, my friends of Arturo's community, or for those that are new, we finally make your way towards the third badge. Now, obviously I'm not going to press it. Oh, well, I guess I did. But, boom. Boom. You get this, message right there. But I'm going to play it again because I don't show you guys when I get the badge. So here's a small little clip of when I get the badge. But either way, it's just me getting the badge, and it still has the same message. But as you can see under there, there is a Morse code. But don't worry, you don't have to enter it in yourselves, because I already did that job for us. And, oh boy, the message was not a warm welcome at all. Here's the Morse code. Yep. That little message does not deceive you whatsoever. It straightly says, prepare for doom. Now, you guys probably are asking me, Raven, what does that even mean? Well, I can already tell you who and why that's connected in some way. And it's only one entity. The Ice King. Why? Let's talk about it. Throughout our countless times of getting the 3 badges, we were encountered by this weird symbol of an eye that sometimes flashes or spawns in unannounced. What makes this more interesting is that the fact that no one knows what this eyeball even represents or what it originally came from. But we do know with the first time we ever saw this eyeball was during the ending of the Ice King boss fight when we defeated him. In quotations, defeated. Because if you hear correctly, or if you hear closely, he's laughing. He's laughing at us. So in all indication, is he even really dead? Because it's very interesting, because the first boss fight that we ever did or even play was the Galactic Eye, and as we've seen from my clip, or mainly when I defeated him, he exploded and was reduced to ash, but the Ice King just teleported away with not a scratch on him. So the only question that relies and that is still stuck in my head is, what's next? Here's my theory. When it comes to UGCs, or mainly when Arturo and Lau said they're free, there's always a small cost to when they are supposed to be earned. Mainly, boss fights. Galactic Eye and Ice King are both the same, but you don't have to purchase them. They're both free, but you have to beat the boss in order to get them. So my theory for this is that we are going to fight the Ice King again, but here's the catch though. Since all of the stages that Arturo and Lau has created for UGCs have all been gone, except for the boss fights, they are going to update one of those boss fights, either the Galactic Eye, or I'm guessing it's going to probably be the Ice King. The Ice King boss fight is going to be updated, and there's going to be a certain part around the lobby, or the spawn area, for the people that have the 3 badges. And in order to get the UGC, we are going to fight the Ice King again, once and for all. Because, like we saw, he's not dead. He just teleported away, and now we're going to fight him to the death, finally, to end him for good. But that's just my theory. But what do you guys think? Honestly, I would love to hear your theories in the comments below. I'm just very excited for when this free UGC comes out. Who knows what will happen? Maybe everything that I said for the theory was kind of right, maybe 50-50%. Because every time when Arturo and Lau have announced that it was going to be free, it's always a boss fight that adds towards it. But again, who knows? Time will tell when that will come out. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm surprised that I was able to make this fast and not hold it back a whole week or two. You get what I mean. But yeah, I'll see you guys later when Arturo and Lau post the free UGC. That being said, take care, everyone. Hey, Future Raven Debs here, the guy that's editing the video that you're watching. So past Raven made 2 mistakes that he hasn't said in the video or even explained it. One, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I didn't know. I guess he forgot about it. But I guess I could say it now. Happy late Cinco de Mayo for all my Mexicans that watch some of these videos. Sorry that he forgot to mention that, because that's special to me as well. But the second and also important thing is that he didn't talk about the lobby itself in for the UGC. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about the lobby and specifically what it really is. So basically, what the lobby is, it's basically an old mining area, or basically a mining place for people to just collect, I guess, emeralds that have been lost underground for some reason. But throughout the time, there are a lot of pillars around as well. So I guess that's a good way of explaining it. And in the middle, of course, is the eyeball. But up on top is lights to shine bright for the, I guess, the better treasure besides all the emeralds around the area. And while that's being said, I guess I could just show you the effect now while I have the video playing. But yeah, all it is just that it explodes other people around the map. It very is, again, it is a beautiful UGC. And again, once 2025 is over, that will probably be one of S rank or basically in the S rank category for UGCs, because that, again, it beats both of the egg related avatars in April. See you guys when the new UGC comes out.